A sharing by the gifts of mediumship from collective consciousness. A journey of wisdom as you walk upon Mother Earth. Sharing Chapter 13, Compassion, read by the author. Just like love, we cannot create this book without speaking about compassion. Compassion is held deep within. Compassion is your divine inner essence of who you are. Where is compassion held, and why is it not always shared? For at times one feels anything but compassionate to another, especially where there is hatred and condemnation, judgment and hurt. Compassion, what is it? The answer is, it is you, your authentic self. Now ones will challenge this and say, I will not be compassionate to one that has caused great harm. So would it then hold true that compassion and forgiveness go hand in hand? For one has to search and bring forth compassion where there isn't compassion to be found. We understand that to live your authentic, brilliant self, one would bring forth the best of who they are. What is the best of who you are? And what are you sharing with others? Do you feel a great sense of compassion towards another that has caused pain and harm, hurt and sorrow? Or do you condemn and find a place of anger and resentment? Words to ponder. And once again, this is not a sharing of scolding if one feels angry. This is an unfolding to your greatest journey as you walk upon Mother Earth. How compassionate are you to all that live on Mother Earth? Great questions for one to go in search. We can only share what you know deep within. We do not provide your answers, for each soul with free will has their own answers. It is easy to see that each soul has their own life experience, their own belief system, and even if two were raised in the same household with very close experiences, it would be easy to see the different personalities. How does it all work? Is it possible that one will bring forth with them, as they arrive upon Mother Earth, a personality they wish to have? All big questions, all having different answers for each individual. So back to compassion. What would the world look like if only compassion was felt and shared? What would your world look like if only compassion was felt and shared? What if the one that caused you great amounts of agony and pain, what if you only conveyed compassion towards them? What would happen in your travel? Now, ones may say, they don't deserve compassion. They deserve to be punished. They deserve to have pain inflicted upon them as they do to others. And we want to ask, how does that solve the pain that was first encountered? For creating a space to hurt another in a response only truly hurts oneself. It is easy to see how all this combines nicely. It is easy to see that each topic shared is complete within the other. So how would one bring forth compassion towards one that has hurt deeply? How would one do it? It is the search. It is just like forgiveness and love. Forgiveness towards oneself and others. Compassion towards oneself and others. Compassion is the eternal space of grand creation. You have been given compassion as part of your divine inner light. We want you to ponder, what would Mother Earth look like if one's thought of Mother Earth as most do about heaven? Here we will continue with eternal light and eternal love. For would you agree that your eternal light would only be divine? Meaning all things in its purest form of love, all things in the purest sense of compassion, all things love. There is no judgment or condemnation in the vastness of eternal light. The contrast is set forth when one's wish and desire to find the contrast in human form. Now, we understand this can become sticky, if you will, for we understand there are so many beliefs about the heavens, about life after death. Some do not feel that there is life after death. So again, without tangible knowing, it is all based on your belief of what eternal light is. So, without complicating things, we will share that when you share the best of who you are, when you bring forth all goodness from within, what you are creating is a vibration that is felt into the vastness of creation. We have talked about creation, we have talked about desires, and now we will tie it in with compassion. One may ask, what does compassion have to do with my desires, my wishes? I don't need compassion to make a wish or to have a desire. It is true, you don't need compassion to have a desire or to make a wish. However, the vibration that you set forth will create something extraordinary if you place compassion before your desire. Just like gratitude, one cannot fake compassion. Compassion is truly within to be brought forth. One can turn away from another in need and still want to create their own personal desires. What if one created a space to be of great service to others through kindness and compassion? What would one attract, so to speak? What do you think your travel with others would be if only compassion and kindness was felt and extended? Have you ever been unkind? Perhaps an unkind word, perhaps an unkind deed, and in the moment you felt good about it. Let us say you were in a heated argument and in the conversation with another that was causing hurt to your heart, let us say. In that moment, you may have felt the sense of relief to condemn and attack with unkind words. What happened later? What happened when all things cooled down, if you will? What happened when you had time to reflect upon your words and actions? Did you feel a sense of pain in your being? Did you feel a sense of loss in your being? Did you feel the impact of your unkind words? Now, some will say they deserved everything they got. They say it in a tone that cuts like a knife. Their anger and resentment takes over, and one truly believes they did well by hurting another that hurt them. What happens in the vibration of life? Ponder these words, for we have shared that you create your journey in your feelings and emotions. You create your next step with your beliefs and perceptions. You create from where you stand this day. If that holds true, and it most certainly does, what are you creating vibrationally? Ponder. For even if one feels good about a personal attack upon another, there is a vibration that is placed and set forth into the vastness of the universe. What do you wish your vibration to be? Would it not make sense that a vibration of love and compassion would create more love and compassion? With that said, would you agree that hate and anger and resentment would create more of that? So, let us say you have had a heated discussion with another, perhaps a family member, perhaps a total stranger, and time passes and you feel from within that you are sorry, meaning you feel the impact of the argument as it is a vibration that resonates through your being. We will go in depth with vibration and creation. For right now, in this moment, we are asking that you ponder compassion. Ponder. If compassion is a vibration, what are you sending forward? What is coming back to you in your travel? Compassion is freedom, for with the highest level of compassion, one is free of judgment towards another, towards oneself. One is free to feel good at every moment. One can feel peace in one's heart that compassion can provide. Love, compassion, kindness, forgiveness, joy, eternal light, all held within to be brought forth. Wisdom is knowing to bring it forth. Wisdom is knowing to bring your eternal wisdom forth when there is troubled times. For along your journey there is contrast, and the contrast is presented for one to find one's greatest inner essence of all one truly, deeply is. Love is compassion. Kindness is love. Compassion is love. Love is compassion. Kindness is compassion. Compassion is who you are. All held in the oneness. Love, compassion, and kindness brought forth before each step upon Mother Earth will set you forth on a journey like no other. For can you imagine what your vibration level to your divine creation would be like? Ponder the words. Only you can bring forth compassion. Only you can bring forth love. Only you can bring forth kindness. And all this means only you can extend it to you and extend it to others. Only you can forgive another. Live from the place of great mastery, and you will discover your master within. Thank you for listening and allowing me to share Chapter 13 from the book A Journey of Wisdom as You Walk Upon Mother Earth. Thank you.